Welcome back to Agri News Central. Today we're going to be talking about environmental factors and why are they important to consider for livestock health and the productivity of farmers as a whole. Hello, my name is Morgan Rizzo. I'm a veterinarian, and the environmental factors in livestock that are concerning for vets are going to be diseases and parasites. Parasites are a main factor in the environment for livestock. Parasites depend on the environment for their development with factors like temperature, humidity, rainfall, soil, and vegetation. Parasites can either be external or internal. The major internal parasites are roundworm, liver flukes, tapeworms, coccidia, and lungworms. The major external parasites are going to be ticks, lice, mites, and flies. Parasites in livestock that are heavily influenced by environmental factors include gastrointestinal nematodes, which is a parasitic worm that is extremely sensitive to weather conditions, barber pole worms, which are a highly pathogenic nematode that is prevalent in warm, moist climates, and then finally liver flukes, which need water source that their life cycle depends on. Diseases can also be an environmental factor for livestock. Environmental conditions like extreme weather, poor water quality, ammonia, and temperature can increase susceptibility to diseases that affect pathogen transmission. Diseases can be infectious or non-infectious. The causes of infectious diseases are viruses, bacteria, parasites, fungi, and protozoa. The causes of non-infectious diseases could be genetic, environmental factors, and age. Diseases in livestock that are heavily influenced by environmental factors include anthrax, which is a bacterial disease caused by the bacteria Bacillus anthracis. The bacteria forms in the soil and can be released by heavy rainfall, soil erosion, and drought. Avian influenza is a disease that is caused by birds migrating due to seasonal temperature changes. The environmental factors that influence diseases consist of extreme weather like increased temperature, which can lead to metabolic disorders, oxidative stress, and can suppress immune functions. Water quality can contaminate water sources and lead to diseases like Salmonella, E. coli, Leptospira, and Campylobacter. Here's what environmental factors agriculture scientists are concerned with.
Hi, my name is Savannah Caldwell. I'm an agricultural scientist, and the environmental factors I am most concerned with are climate and weather, rainfall and drought, and air quality and water quality, and how these factors can affect the health and the productivity of livestock. Increased temperatures and humidity can cause animals to experience heat stress, which causes metabolic disruptions, oxidative stress, challenges in reproduction, and immune suppression, which can result in illness or even death. Indirectly, increased temperatures and humidity can also cause alterations in the availability and the quality of food and water, leading to lower feed intake, which causes issues in milk production as well as meat production, such as the quality and the amount that is being produced. The best ways I have found for farmers to adapt to these issues is by providing housing and shaded structures, fans, sprinklers, and ventilation systems to livestock. Drought and excessive rainfall can both impact livestock very negatively. Drought reduces the quality of pastures and forages, forcing farmers to rely on stored feeds, while excessive rainfall causes muddiness on pastures, leading to hoof diseases such as foot rot, and can also contaminate water. Unpredicted weather can also disrupt livestock's seasonal breeding cycles. Air and water quality are also particularly important environmental factors that impact livestock health. Air ventilation is important for managing heat and moisture, dust, gases from manure breakdown, and good airflow to animals. Water should be tested regularly for bacteria and other contaminants that can negatively impact the health of livestock. Filtration systems and regular cleanings of troughs are also good ways to prevent health issues in livestock.
Thank you for that perspective, Savannah. Here's what farmers have to say.
Have you ever had a goat eat your shoelaces while you're just trying to live your life? If yes, that's how it feels to drive an F-150. But real talk, predators on farms. You see this hawk? It's gliding majestically, beautiful even. But it'll steal your chickens. Remember, folks, the predators don't always have to come from the woods. They can come from the skies too. Hawks might look peaceful on a farm, but they're like your neighborhood thief. They sit on fence posts, barns, just watching, quiet, waiting, impatient, on the perfect moment to swoop. The ones farmers see the most are the red-tailed hawks, the Cooper hawks, and the ghost hawks. They're not going after big animals. They want the easy targets. Chickens, rabbits, ducklings, and sometimes goats. If it can put their claws in it, it's fair game. Why would a hawk go for real chickens? What's the reason? These birds are like superheroes. They can spot a mouse from over 100 feet up. And when they dive over 20 miles an hour, that's faster than most cars leaving the campus parking lot after you get out of class. They don't always hunt animals though. Mostly wild prey, but when winter hits and food gets scarce, the livestock becomes an easy option. Your chicken coop becomes a drive-through window. Alright, so I know you're wondering, how can I even defend my farm then? Well, we gotta go over there. Now, see, hawks are federally protected. You can't hurt them, so it means no traps, no shooting, no taking your 12-gauge shotgun, going at them in the air, nothing. So farmers gotta get creative. They put up netting, fake owls, reflective tape, or even balloons with eyes drawn on them. Some use guardian dogs or feisty roosters that can sound an alarm the second something slips by. But this is the bigger picture though. Even though hawks steal a few chickens, they're not villains of the story. They keep down rodents, snakes, and eat over 1,000 pests a year. That means fewer diseases, fewer chewed up feed bags, and better crops, and less spread of diseases. So yeah, they're out here, the sky's got eyes, and every predator, even feathered ones, plays a part in the balance of the farm. Just keep your lunch away from that raccoons.
Thank you, Marcus, for showing us how predators affect farmers and their livestock. As you can see, there are many environmental factors that can negatively affect livestock. But by being cautious and using preventative measures such as the ones we mentioned today, the health and productivity of livestock will be more stable and successful. This has been Agri News Central, and thank you for listening.